you to my house. I want to show you how to celebrate Christmas the Cypriot way, the Greek way. Come in, come in. Let's hang these presents on the tree. I was born in Afgoru in Cyprus, which is a little village in the south part of Cyprus. Christmas comes in second in importance to Easter in the Greek Orthodox Church. For 40 days, the devoted Greeks fast. And they do this to cleanse their mind and bodies for the coming of Jesus, the birth of Jesus. In the olden days, when I was a young girl, most families reel a pig. They actually fatten it up for Christmas time. So it was my job, more or less, to look after this little piglet. And when it was time to be killed for Christmas, it wasn't very happy for me. I was always very sad. My father used to work for the English army, so he was used to Christmas trees, Christmas decoration. It was just that important in the village those days. So my father used to get into his little car, the only car in the village, by the way, and those days, I don't think anybody could drive. So we'll go together, we'll drive somewhere to a nearest forest, small forest, and we'll choose a Christmas tree. And of course, we'll decorate it. And all the children from the village used to come just to look at our Christmas tree. They were very envious, I think. You know, when I was in Cyprus, on our Christmas tree, we didn't have presents underneath the tree like we do here in England. We used to have little presents hung on the trees like these little dollies. In Cyprus we have a lot of traditions, but one that's really, really special and is still buried in my mind is the mythical creatures called galliganzeri. Our grandmother used to tell us a lot of stories actually about this creature. They were scary stories. At Christmas time, there is some little creatures that come into the house. And you know what they call? Galliganzeri. They're actually little black devils. And they've got horns and a curly tail. They come to break our things in the house, pinch up presents from the Christmas tree. But you know what keeps them happy? What makes them happy? Sweeties. That's right, sweeties. So we need to go around the house and put some sweeties all over the house and throw some more sweeties outside the house so we can keep them away. We don't want them here, do we? No? Say go away. Go away. So, after 40 days of fasting, it's time for the big feast, Christmas feast. Now, today I'm going to make you Afelia. It's a Cypriot speciality. It's pork shoulder that we marinate and cook it into a casserole. You just put your pork into a big bowl and then you add about 2 glasses of red wine and some red wine vinegar and the coriander seeds. After the pork has been marinated for a few hours overnight, you have to drain it. But you don't throw the marinade away because we're going to use it when we're not cooking it. In here, I'm warming some vegetable oil. When your oil gets really hot, you have to start frying your meat. Ooh, can you hear it? It's singing, it's saying, fry me. When the meat is fried and it's nice and brown, I'll have to put my marinated ingredients. We add some cinnamon stick, bay leaves, some ground cinnamon, and a little bit of ground cumin. That's my secret. Don't tell anybody else. All we need to do now is just give it a stir, bring it to the boil, put a lid on, lower the heat, and simmer it for about 40 minutes. Now, traditionally, we serve Afelia with pilaff, which is crab wheat. In here, I fried my onions with the vermicelli first to brown them. Then I added my tomato. You only need 1 or 2 tomatoes. All I need to do now is introduce my burgu, my cracked wheat. Mix it, give it a nice mix. Season it, and of course, you need some water. And really, you just need to cover it, that's all. Like you're cooking rice, exactly the same. And there is the finished results. Oh, it's absolutely delicious. So here we have it, a perfect Cypriot Christmas table with all this lovely food, and with my family, my husband, my sister-in-law, my oldest son and my grandchildren. Well, from all of us, bye-bye and